What is going on, movie meals? Oh, it feels weird to say that, man.
We're back.
Been what, a couple weeks? Been a hot minute.
A very hot minute.
Guys, we are sorry we haven't posted any videos. We've seen movies.
Yeah, we did.
We've wanted to do them, but if you've watched some of the older videos, I've been going through a lot, and then I got incredibly ill, so I was not up to filming. And then when I was starting to be like, Kyle, let's get back to it, he got
I got the sick.
So
it wasn't good.
We just took a couple weeks off. Did see some movies, but and nothing major really dropped trailer wise until today.
Yeah,
until today. So yeah, we're here now. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share, all that great stuff. And we're here for Detective Pikachu!
Pokemon.
Let's give a little context since it's been a while and this is a specific type of trailer. I grew up big Pokemon fan. I was big Pokemon fan. This guy, not so much.
I had a few cards. There was always
really?
I had a few cards.
You had a Charmander too.
Oh, a couple Charmanders, a couple of those Pikachus, as people call them.
I mean, I was a big fan. I still have a ton of. I mean, I don't still collect them, but somewhere I do. And somewhere's a big case full of Pokemon cards, and I watched many seasons. I stopped watching. I mean, I was old enough to know better, but
but they had to catch them all, and you had to know what they did.
I was like, well, I should never do it. I stopped when they started doing some weird stuff, and then the super nerds I talked to are still into Pokemon are like, it's so cool, and I'm like, it's not really anymore. But I was very skeptical of this Detective Pikachu movie, still am. So let's take a look at this trailer.
Yep.
And I'm a big Pokemon fan, so it better blow me away.
I'm a fan of Ryan Reynolds.
You're gonna hate it no matter what. Here we go.
Welcome
to Rhyme City.
I forgot this was going to be a mix of live action and animation.
Yeah.
Tim, your dad was a legend in this precinct.
Is that Ken Watanabe's voice?
I hope so.
Let's go!
Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Okay.
I remember. You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Yeah, that didn't really.
So in the Sinnoh region, alright. Kyle doesn't know what that means.
Not a clue. I am happy he's getting lots of work though. He was good in that Netflix show, The Ghetto.
Whoever you are.
Very talented kid.
I like how he's got a stapler.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
I know. You can't
That's weird.
understand me, but put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
Did you just talk?
Whoa. Did you just understand me?
Oh my God, you can understand me. Stop. I've been so lonely.
All the time, all they hear is Pika Pika.
You can hear him, right?
Pika Pika! Yeah.
That's fantastic.
He's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon. Period.
And what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this. You and me.
I like the song choice.
A very interesting choice.
Jigglypuff back, I love it. Okay, so those are some newish Pokemon.
So it's not like the original.
There's plenty of original, but yeah.
Listen up.
Okay.
We got ways to make you talk. Or mine.
Yeah.
So tell us what we want to know.
Mr. Mime.
Oh, that thing's
Fight.
kind of.
Yes, okay, I can. Shoving, pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
You say you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No,
That's
we're
real.
switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops.
In my head, I saw that
Oh,
differently.
the Pokemon shoulder.
That's pretty good.
Jeez. Wow, that's next year.
Oh! Alright, let's never do that again.
Well, we'll do this.
We're back! Movie deals!
Yeah.
Kyle, let's start with you, because I'm the big Pokemon fan, so we'll save the best for first, because you're better than me. So what do you think?
Oh, thanks, man. I don't know yet. I don't know. like Alex said, like I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan. I didn't grow up with this, so
Anime hater.
But I mean, the few things I've seen of Pokemon, like I'm just so used to it being an entirely animated show that seeing them these versions in live action form was probably just a little weird for me to take in. Like, it probably just will take me some time to adjust to it. Not saying that they look bad or anything, it's just for me personally, looks very different and is something I might have to get used to. And maybe some people will have that same reaction that I got too. But overall,
I'm sure
though,
there's plenty.
Yeah, overall, though,
My mother.
I would say that the comedy hit pretty well. I think the tone in terms of like its cinematography and
It does look good, doesn't it?
It looks
just
it
cinema,
does
like
look
the way the
good.
shots, the
Yeah.
camera. I look.
It's a very interesting path for it to take as well. Like, it's kind of like this cyberpunk noir like aesthetic to all the backgrounds as well, but it's like a comedy, a buddy comedy at the center of it. So I think that'll be kind of interesting. So, and that's what I'm glad I got out of this, is that it's an interesting idea to have and it looks interesting and it piques my interest. I use the word interesting a lot. What can I say?
So yeah, big Pokemon fan. So I have been incredibly skeptical of this. I just pulled up the director because I couldn't remember who it was. Rob Letterman, who did Goosebumps, Shark Tale, wrote Shark Tale, directed Goosebumps, Gulliver's Travels. So he's dabbled in a mix of CGI, animation. So and Goosebumps is a nice little underrated film. It really is.
It's charming.
The first Goosebumps was a
Charming.
nice little charming film. It really
Yeah.
was. And so this trailer actually kind of blew me away. I'm a little shell shocked, and I hope it's not like inner nostalgia just coming out because, you know, I'm a sucker for the original show, like the first few seasons, but that first Indigo season for sure, I'm just a sucker for. So seeing all those Bulbasaurs, those Charmander, you people know what I'm talking about. You guys, seeing those guys makes me happy. And then of course they throw some of we saw a couple. I don't know the names of some of these new ones, guys. I'm old. I knew the Pokemon back in my day, and yeah, and so I love that they're bringing in some of the newer Pokemon that they show off in the trailer for kids who are watching this that are really like it. I think Ryan Reynolds, I remember being very nervous of his casting.
Yeah,
and I remember somebody
fair.
put out a video where they like dubbed Deadpool lines over the
Of course they
animated
did,
Pikachu.
yeah.
It wasn't like super raunchy Deadpool lines, but it was
Sure.
just to get the voice idea. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm taking. I don't really know. I really like it there.
Yeah.
And I think it really works. And I love this aesthetic of like only because I wasn't sure like are all Pokemon going to talk in this world. And I love that they don't all talk. Kind of like Meowth in the original show. So Pikachu, only one guy can understand him, and I'm sure we'll find out why. But I love that he's like, can you understand him? And I thought that was hilarious. And they're like, oh, what a cute little Pikachu, and he just does the Pika-Pee, and it's all normal.
classic Pika.
And then he's
That
like,
I
no
know.
one can
I
understand.
know
Like
that.
I really liked it. I thought the animation looked really good. Like
Yeah, it
Pikachu,
does.
that thing's gonna sell a lot more toys. So like, and Charizard looked really cool. You know that we saw Charmander, we saw Bulbasaur, we saw
That
tons
one
of different
circular
Pokemon.
one looked
Psyduck.
cool.
So they're bringing some of the old favorites from the old show to get people like me, the guys who kind of because there's a group of super nerds who are gonna go no matter what. I'm kind of on the outskirts of that. I every now and then I find my old Game Boy.
Yeah.
I play the game,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't really I don't watch much anymore. I don't really do that anymore. But there's a group of people who are still really invested. Especially this is also real smart. When just a few years ago, a little game called Pokemon Go comes out and changes the landscape, and a lot of people
true.
still play that. So I think people are going to be very, very interested in this. I do want to see more. I'm still very skeptical. I want to see those first reviews, and then of course see it for myself and judge it on my own. But I was like, we don't need this. Let's get it out of here, and it's making more sense. I think this is a better way to do it too than an all-animated movie. I really do. I'm starting to think that because the all-animated movies they released did not do very well in theaters. I remember going as a child, and they didn't.
I was the only one there.
I was there with Dad. I made my dad go, and he hated it. But like this, with you bring in a guy like Ryan Reynolds, who's so good, he's got that improv. He's off the cuff. Ryan Reynolds is just doing this, and he's gonna improv. He's gonna add so much, and some of those lines were really funny that you were giggling a little bit. So I think they're low key reeling us in a little. So yeah, those are my thoughts. But guys, what do you think? In an incredibly long trailer reaction video, comment below and let us know. We are back. We're gonna keep ramping it up as Christmas gets here. Hopefully I will get the Weaver wire back up, and maybe Kyle and I can get together on it and talk a little bit about some of the movies we've seen but haven't reviewed for.
Idea.
So watch out for that. I got a busy week this week, and then the storm should calm. So we'll see what happens. But we're glad to be back. Movie Meals, we took a little break. And hey, as always, thanks for watching, Mom.
See you guys.